Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, this is Best in Slot, and welcome back to Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. It's been a while since we said those words, hasn't it? So, this month, actually just last week, a few days ago, was the 20-year anniversary for Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. The game that, in a lot of ways, kick-started this channel, moved me into the dinosaur direction in the first place all those years ago. Was the series that a lot of you at home, I'm sure, brought you to the channel in the first place. The game means a lot to me. It's a big dose of nostalgia, and of course for the 20-year anniversary I wanted to do a playthrough. I was going to do this as one mega video, but I think we're just going to do individual videos. We'll see how it goes. We might do longer videos or something like that. But we're not just playing regular JPOG. As recommended by so many of you in the comment section over the last couple of months, there is a brand new mod for JPOG, possibly the biggest, most developed, over-the-top mod JPOG has ever had, called the Legacy Dream Jurassic Park. And it is basically a homage to the entire franchise. It adds tons of decorations, it changes the UI and stuff like that, as you can see. And, you know, does up all the dinosaurs, makes them more fancy, adds some new dinosaurs, stuff like that. So it looks to be a really, really cool mod. Really excited to check it out. I'll link it down below. It's also a really handy one to have for those of you who've been looking to play the game yourselves. If you download this mod, it is a full download, full game. You can just play it. You don't need the game yourselves. You can just download this mod and play it directly as is. The only changes I've made is I've installed an ENB, as you can see by this lovely soft glowy effect we've got going on. And I've made a few changes to the .ini files. I gave myself a little bit more starting money because 65k always feels unnecessarily prohibitive in my opinion. And the mod for some reason had changed the research so that it finished instantly, and I really didn't like that, so I got rid of that. I set all the research back to its default values, changed a couple of things here and there along the way. And that's about it. So let's start Jurassic Park, and let's start a brand new playthrough of Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. Quite excited, actually. It's been a while. It used to be a yearly tradition, and then it kind of like, it faded away a little bit, understandably. But,
Message from John Hammond.
Message from John Hammond. What's up, Hammond? He will talk to me, but he's going to do it in... I've dabbled a little bit at the start to make sure it was all working. He'll talk in a second. Just give him a second.
My name is John Hammond, and I am in charge of InGen, the company that you now work for.
And he will talk again, but it takes him about 5 minutes. So we're just going to get started. That's not a very exciting island.
Quite simple, really.
I like this one. No, I don't. I don't know what's going on with Hammond. I really don't.
Dinosaurs.
Let's get started. That's the only problem I've seen with this mod. For some reason, the start is just very, very strange. So yeah, as you can see, a brand new UI and everything like that. Game's looking really nice. The foliage is really high quality. It's all been redone. The buildings have all been redone as well. They look really, really good, really nice and clean.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, Arnold. And yeah, here we go. Let's get started. Welcome to your new park. You'll need some dinosaurs, will do, buddy. Fossil teams are standing by, so we do have new dig sites as well. We've got Judith River and Goro Frigio. Whatever on earth that is. Hell Creek is still Hell Creek. We've got the Morrison Formation, but also Kayenta and Eurasian Expansion or Expedition or something. We've got Eckhart and the Elraz Beds. We've got Giadocha Formation and Newquim. And we've got the Deshampoo Formation Beds as well. So lots of really cool new stuff. And let's just kick things off, boop, with our little dig team in there. Lovely jubbly. Right.
What should we do
So,
here?
research teams, hopefully this still... I was a little apprehensive because I think there's been some changes to the name of some of the research. But everything seems okay. There's some text issues here and there. That's quite common in the mod, but other than that, we should be okay. I'm going to grab... What am I going to grab? I'm going to start grabbing some vaccines, which tends to be what we start off with. Let's get the hematophage... Wait, is that what I want first? I always forget what it is I grab first. I think I usually get the vaccine first. The idea being, then we can... let's just grab... Oh, no. Actually, you know what we grab first? We want the... gyro stabilizer, probably? Vaccines. There we go. Right, so, I'm gonna... There's lots of new buildings and stuff like that. Loads of really cool new decorations. It's the best part of the mod. I'm gonna show you all that as we go through, but let's get started. First of all, so park amenities, we've got our visitor center there, or if we wanted, so this little red button is like an addition, and that shows all the secret extra stuff. So if we click on this one, you can see we've got the Terratops Lodge, very cool. We've got Discovery Center, that's also an arrival point. The Jurassic Park Amphitheater from San Diego, awesome. And a tunnel. I've never tried the tunnel system, but I'm hoping it'll actually function like the monorail in Evolution, basically, and we can direct people around our parks with that, which sounds really cool. For now, we're just going to grab a traditional visitor center. Oh, with it floating above the water, that's kind of awesome, actually. Where are we? Yeah, bang in the middle, lovely stuff. My beloved P for Path has returned. Although it is in Evolution 2 now, I don't want to say I was solely responsible for that, but I would like to think I played a part, you know? And yeah, we're just going to get started. I'll show you the buildings and stuff. We'll take our time and have a good playthrough. But yeah, you can see what I mean. The building's very neat and very tidy, very clean. Let's get our basic stuff. So, security. This confused me so much. Like I said, I played about 10 minutes of the mod just to make sure everything was functioning and working and yada, yada, yada. And this little pad thing here, it's not a big security building. It is just this little helipad. Took me so long to figure out this was where the security building was. Took even longer to figure out that this building here, the power, heart, and maintenance of the island, the headquarters of staff, is your new cleaning building. As you can see. Boop. So let's connect all that together there. Lovely stuff. New Operations Center will be a great addition to our security facilities. It will, Muldoon. It will. You're going to need it when you get eaten by a raptor. Okay, so we have to kick things off. We've got all our regular buildings over here. I'll show you these as well. This is our dinosaur section. We've got Embryonics Administration. I think this is like a fancy looking hatchery, basically. And then we've got animal containment cages. We've got transport. So that's the one from the original Jurassic Park, of course, the raptor cage right at the very start. And then we've got these Fallen Kingdom style cages as well for transporting our dinosaurs around. I think it's just decoration, but it's still pretty cool, right? Let's grab ourselves our low risk fence. I'll put this over here, I think. Now, we don't know what dinosaurs we're going to get. You never do at this point in time, but we just make a little low-risk habitat, and we hope for the best, basically. I think we'll try this new building out. It looks pretty sweet. Oh, it's huge. Never mind. we'll save that for a bigger enclosure, I think. Let's grab a nice little baby hatchery. Do. Okay, what have we been given? We have got Pachycephalosaurus and Carnotaurus. Very cool. Nice little group there. You can see that's, of course, the Fallen Kingdom Carnotaurus, and that's your Lost World Pachycephalosaurus. I just hear a dinosaur. Let's grab some of those, and let's grab ourselves. This thingamajiggy. Do.
Message from Dr. Grant.
I love that so much. Got some Anki remains. That's sweet. Okay. Do. And we need some amenities. So again, loads of new stuff here, which I'll show you in a little bit. But we've got.
Message from Dr.
I mean, I love it, but is it going to get exceptionally annoying? I suspect it could get very, very annoying. There we go. See what an absolute beauty she is. Look at her. Proper modern model. This is a 20-year-old game, folks. So the fact it's rendered like this, you know what I really want? It's like a pause button, actually. But yeah, she looks absolutely beautiful. Really nicely detailed. Really good skin texture. Really nice model. Looks modern. It has brought the game forward a little bit. It still feels like a 20-year-old game, I'm not going to lie. J-Park's a very simple game in a lot of ways. But it's cool. Right, let's get this park open.
This is fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to declare the newest wonder of the modern world, Jurassic Park, now open.
Park.
Your island is absolutely magnificent. It's a work of art.
Thanks, Hammond. Hammond has ruined the word park for me. I cannot hear the word park and I go park. it's absolutely ruined. Right, let's buy some new dig teams. I tend to buy 3 at the start. It would cost me 20k to get the next one, so I think 3 is plenty. We'll just split or... I don't usually do that. Let's go for that for now. So we've got our dig teams whirring away, because I'd like to get some more Carnotaurus DNA, some more Pachycephalosaurus DNA before we make any more. I think we could put the Anki in here, realistically. Scientists have completed their research. Sweet. Would we need... I think I'm going to grab the medium security fence. Oh, wait. High risk? What? Huh. I'm a little confused. Bear with me. Build dinosaurs. How do I get the super high risk? Oh, right. I always assumed high risk fence was going to be the top level, but clearly it's not. So that's the one we want anyway. I guess getting this one will then enable the next one. Let's grab that just for our Carnotaurus in the future. The park is open. People are on the way, and now this is the trick of JPOG right here. Okay, this is where all the skill in JPOG actually is. What we have to do is we have to watch our arrival point, see how much money we make. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no sex. Okay, so we made $250. Is that going to get super obnoxious? I don't know, but right now I love it. We got Amber. Very exciting. For those who don't know, I'm going to explain a little bit of JPOG as we go. I've played this game so much that I guess I could kind of skip forward a little bit. So I should explain. But Amber, basically, you don't know what dinosaur is contained within the Amber, but it gives you a huge dose of DNA. So it can get a little risky. So let's say I had 100% on Pachycephalosaurus, and I still needed Ankylosaurus and Carnotaurus, which are clearly the other two dinosaurs at this dig site. I could use the Amber, and it could give me loads of Anky or loads of Carno, which would be great. Or it could give me Pachycephalosaurus and be completely wasted. It's also really good for money, so
No problem.
it's always a little temptation to sell. So we got 5 guests there, and we're going to ramp up the money to 60, and we see how many guests we get, and we just kind of go around like that. So if we get 4 guests, we'd make $10 less, but if we get 5, we make $50 more. Ankylosaurus up to 40%. So that was Ankylosaurus in the Amber, which they're going through really quickly as well, which is a bit of a shame. Right, with this done, and with my park looking moderately ugly, we are going to show you some decos. The decos are like the best part for me. So Park Road and Signals. I've got some really, really cool stuff here. Park route sign, unfortunately not for Pachycephalosaurus, but... Alright, not this. So we've got East Dock, we've got Visitor Centre, we've got Safari Lodge. Tell you what, Visitor Centre. Let's stick this in. I never know which way this is going to face.
Good choice.
Is that wrong? That is wrong. Okay, nearly though, nearly. I don't think it's possible to know which way it's going to go down the first time you place it. So let's get rid of that and try again. But yeah, the best thing about this mod for me is the huge number of decorations it's added. It's really cool stuff. So, Visitor Centre.
Good choice.
There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. That looks awesome. And it gets even better. So, we've got those. We've got paddock signs for all the dinosaurs that were in Jurassic Park. I'll let that rotate so you can see what it looks like. Yeah, there you go. Look at those. Don't they look fantastic? So, Raptor, Gallimimus, Dilophosaurus, Tyrannosaurus, Triceratops, Parasaurolophus, and Brachiosaurus. We've also got... these are really cool as well. Fossils for a lot of those. Oh, look at that Triceratops fossil. I never saw that before. Tyrannosaurus. Okay, we need a T-Rex fossil. Oh, it's back to front, man. I will eventually get better at this. Okay, that was back to front. Why was that? I don't know. But anyways, let's get some decos. Let's make things a little prettier. Utilize this new stuff. Oh, we've got cargo crates and InGen signs and these tunnels that we can place. And these are the service gates, you know, that they drive through in the original JP. And music. God damn the music. Oh, my heart.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Interesting. Ankylosaurus female.
No problem.
Huh. Okay. It's curious. Tell you what, I'm just gonna... I know we're mid-song, I don't want to ruin it, but the sound balance is a little out of whack for me. The ambient in this game is crazy, and it always is crazy. It really is. I'm also going to knock the SFX a bit down as well. Actually, that's probably in voice, isn't it? Why just... Yeah, that's fine.
What should we do here?
Ankylosaurus female, 12%. And, oh, we need a cleaner. Whoopsie daisy.
Message from Dr.
I'm going to be hearing that in my dreams. Or nightmares, depending on your position on that. So, let's check out some more of these decos. Welcome sign? That's welcome to InGen Research Facility. Cargo crate, service gate, entrance sign for Site B. We're definitely going to do something with Site B. But this is pretty cool. This is like a little InGen sign.
Good choice.
Look at that. Little InGen sign in front of our... I love that. That is so cool. You gotta remember, this is exciting for me because none of this stuff existed in the past. Now, there is more. There's one in particular that I'm trying to find. I can't remember where I saw it.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Slightly losing my mind. Just slightly. Oh yeah, this, the Root Arch, a wonderful decoration for the tour route of the jungle. So I'm just going to stick that there and we're going to see where that ends up.
Okay.
Alright, look at that! How cool. Oh man. Alright, let's get another one of those in. I know I'm just wasting money on something that I shouldn't be spending money on, but it makes me happy. Okay, so I think if I put that there...
Urgent
Yes!
message from Dr. Wu.
What's up, Wu? Talk to me. Pachycephalosaurus, very cool.
Uh-huh.
We'll get some more of those. And high-risk fence unlocked. Right, so now we can contain scarier dinosaurs. Actually, let me check that then. So how do I get the next level of fence? There's 3 fence levels. Have I lost my mind?
Message from Dr. Wu.
Maybe I have... Oh, there we go. Perimeter fence. There it is. Right, so the reason I tend to go for vaccines early on is A, it's important to be able to vaccinate your dinosaurs, and they're going to get disease, you need to be able to look after them. That makes sense. But if you look here in dinosaurs, there's... Where is it? Hatchery Pathogens Control. I think it used to be called something else. And basically that means whenever a dinosaur is born, it's automatically immunized against all the diseases you've unlocked. So once we get that and all these vaccines, we never have to worry about disease ever again. At the moment, if I research stomach parasites and something gets a parasite, we still have to go and vaccinate it because it's not been born with the vaccine. Anyways, we just got cheap.
Great.
So, Bumblefoot. Pachycephalosaurus is getting there. Yeah, this is always a fairly dead part of the game. It's funny, JPOG, you can finish the entirety of JPOG in really no time at all, if we're totally honest. It's not a long game, you know. I'm just the music. I need the music to be more noticeable. JPOG is all about music for me, more than anything else.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Got some medium quality Carnotaurus.
Good choice.
Let's get a Vista Tower in here. Very cool.
Message from Dr.
Okay.
Wu.
I'm not sure how I feel about that. I liked it at first, and now I'm like, well, I'm not so sure. Let's try to make this exhibit. Oh, they don't even have water. I feel bad. Let's make this exhibit a little nicer. Got some new stuff here as well. We've got some trees, some eucalyptus. We've got redwoods as well, so we could do a proper, really cool Isla Sorna inspired build or something.
Message from Dr. Grant.
I think I hate the. I found it really funny at first. I think I've lost my love for the Jurassic Park 3 ringtone. If I'm honest, they should have done this first.
What would you like us to do?
Up to what's that? It's only a low.
Okay.
We're getting there. We're getting there. This is, as I say, the slow period, but we can make our exhibit a little bit prettier. Maybe some paleo trees.
Message from John Hammond.
For the love of God, please stop. Please stop. Okay, Hammond, how proud are you? Efforts this quarter are acceptable but not remarkable. Story of my goddamn life. Let's get some of these rocks in. These rocks look really cool. The rocks is perfect for decoration. Yeah, look at them. They look great. Cool. We can add stuff to our... We've never been able to decorate even on this level before, so... Whoa, Nelly,
Message
whoa.
from Dr. Grant.
Does it not get any smaller than that? Oh, right. For some reason it goes the other way. Oh, maybe it does that with the water as well. It's back to front for some reason. No, the water's not back. Okay, some of them are back to front and some of them are. Hey, we got some amber. Very cool. And it's unique quality. Unique quality amber is the best stuff in the entire game in terms of DNA.
Okay.
You get like 30 to 40%. It's crazy. I don't know how many guests we got. Let's check out the guests, actually. We haven't hung out with the guests in a while. Gianna, there she is. This dude rocking this shirt. Don't care about Gianna anymore. Who's this lad? In the hot shirt. This is the kind of shirt I would wear when I was a child. There's a photo of me as a kid at a theme park. I think I'm at Disneyland Paris. And I'm wearing this black shirt with like orange flames going up the sleeves and stuff like that. And I was like 8 years old. I wasn't wearing it ironically. I just thought it looked cool.
What should we do here?
Ankylosaurus female, 50%. Yeah, that Amber did a lot of work. This is Andrew anyway. We can find out about Andrew. He's from Romania and he's a Trill Raider apparently. Should be Frill. There's a few typos here and there. I think the developers, Hatclaw Designs and Nightmare Studios, Portuguese, Brazilian, Spanish. I don't remember precisely, but it's something like that. Half a star, baby. Half a star. Here we go. I did have to change a couple of things. They hadn't. There were some like basic things they hadn't done, like the dig sites. When we hit 1 star, we'll get another dig site. They hadn't done it so that you can lock all dig sites. You see that I've got 1 out of 9. That's actually set to 1 out of 6 in JPOG by default, and the mod hasn't changed that. I would recommend they need to go through the constant.ini and make a few more changes to things like that, and dinosaur limits and stuff like that as well, which they have increased, but not enough for my liking. It was set to 100. I think I put it at 300 instead. Right, so we can... I'm not going to release the Ankylosaurus, but I'd like to see it. Oh, what a beaut. She looks fantastic. I think she's meant to be the Jurassic World Ankylosaurus. And then maybe the male is the Jurassic Park 3 Ankylosaurus, if I had to guess.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Okay, Pachycephalosaurus is very nearly 100%. Very nearly. Now, the question is, am I making or losing money? Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6...
Message from Dr. Wu.
You can see why JPOG is a slow game at the start, though. I have $33,000. It's actually not that much, but I'm making $360 per visitation, and that's basically all my income. You make a little bit from shops and stuff, but not much, if we're honest. So it's a slow process in these early stages, to be honest.
Urgent message from Dr. Wu.
There we go. We've got Boom Bullfoot. Keep picking up these vaccines. Cheapest first.
Message from Dr. Grant.
There we go. That should be... Ah, it's high quality for 4%. I'm going to do it.
Okay.
But when this Pachycephalosaurus finishes, it means we can throw a few more of them into the park. If you have a dinosaur at 100% genome, so basically it's like evolution. Evolution very much took the idea from JPOG.
Message from Dr. Wu.
If you hit 50%, you can birth the dinosaur. If you hit 100%, it lasts much longer. You can see my Ankylosaurus here. Its lifespan is 6 months. Whereas the Pachycephalosaurus is 8 years. Sure. So I'm going to pop out a few more of those. Let's have a little nap. Hello, buddy. Don't they look fantastic? Oh, alright. Alright, you two. None of that. None of that. See, they only last for a year. And that's with 74% DNA. It's like, it goes up and up and up, and then at 100% it goes up a gigantic amount, essentially. Nice little comparison there with our park person. I don't know about the new UI. I think the black on the red is very Jurassic Park, but it's also very... The readability is not fantastic. There we go. That's our new big boy now. 100% baby. 100% baby. That's my nickname in college.
Message
Oh, right. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. We just found Amber. Now, there's a 1 in 4 chance this is Pachycephalosaurus and therefore gets wasted, but...
Good choice.
I think we go for it regardless. I'm going to ramp this up to... I'm going to go up to 100. That might be optimistic, but we'll see. We'll see. Ah, yes, Carnotaurus, 83%. What a stunner. Okay, so one thing we also need to do. We've got our paddock observation post here. Now, if we change the name of this to the Nature Experience... it's more suitable and therefore gets more guests and therefore we make more money. Basically, you want to change it to something that's suitable for the dinosaurs that it can see. So for lots of herbivores, it tends to be Nature Experience. Do 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 do. If I put this here, yeah, I think we can wear this. I'm going to start building. See, this is one of the problems you have as well. Fences are expensive. Fences are very, very expensive. But that is going to be our Carnotaurus habitat. Meh. Bear with me. Okay, that's most of the cost done. Got a nice little hill as well, which I think looks cool. What are we on? I'm just gonna wait. You see what I mean? It's 2 years, and if we get that 17%, it'll be like 12 years or something. It's gonna go up so much. What we can do, so this is another facet of the game, if we wanted to get more fossil, if we had spare cash, or we wanted to push things a little faster, there is it's not here, it's in this one. The samples market, where you can just buy DNA from various creatures, although there's no Carnotaurus, which is what I was looking for, so it's kind of a bit of a bust, really.
Message from Dr. Grant.
So when you find DNA of a dinosaur you've already got, they instantly sell it, as you can see, for Munda. Now, we need to keep an eye on this. We're looking for in progress, and then we need to see how much money we make. Because I've upped the entry fee quite a lot.
Message from Dr. Grant.
If I could find like a better Carnotaurus, I'd probably go for it. But they're all rubbish. They're just low. In progress. Okay. So, last time we made $360. If we get at least 4 guests, then this is worth it. I'm hoping for Fumph. And I don't know why, by the way, but for those who haven't seen this series before, it became a bit of a tradition to...
Message from Dr. Grant.
Ooh. Potential there. It became a bit of a tradition to do these numbers in German. I have never understood why, but it's just something we do. Well, something I do, so... Come on, where's my prog... There we go. Shush.
Message from Dr. Wu.
1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, we nearly doubled our cash. We made 7. Wait, no, 6. We made $600 just then.
What would you recommend in this situation?
Hey, Ankylosaurus female, 69. Oh, we got 6. We got 69%. If I was a toddler, I would be having the time. Wait, no, not toddlers, but young. If I was 12 years old, I would find that hilarious. Let me know if you're 12 and found that hilarious. Now we can even push it a little bit more. You know, if we go to 120, do we get 6 still? Do we get 5? 5 and 6. 5 at 120 is the same as 6 at 100, so... See what happens in that regard. Ankylosaurus female is getting up there. As soon as you get a few dinosaurs and your income goes up, like, the cost of dinosaur fossils doesn't go up, right? Dinosaur fossils are going to cost what they cost for the entire game. Your expenses in this game, awesome, don't really go up per se. Things don't really get more expensive. So eventually you bring in lots of money and you're fine. But this initial period where you've got 1 dinosaur is very slow. We should go check out dig teams because they do get worse over time. You see, that's poor quality. I should have moved out of there a while ago. Let's move over there. Basically, as they find more and more fossils, there's less to find. And takes a little bit longer to discover stuff. I love this. It's so cool. For those of you who've never seen JPOG or played JPOG, you might not understand, but this is genuinely really exciting to have these here. Is there anything I haven't shown you? Operation Center, Clin House? What is the Clin House? Main power control of Site B. We've got a boarding house for Site B. We've got the gas facility. Oh, we could... that's the big Site B building from the end of the Lost World. In the worker village, etc., etc. Oh, amazing. We could build like a proper Site B themed... We've got the redwoods, we've got all these buildings. We're going to do a Lost World inspired Site B exhibit at some point. Probably with the raptors. We'll see what raptors we've got access to. That's very cool. I've seen all the amenities. Park toilets. Toilets are toilets. No difference there. I think we've seen everything. Oh, no, we didn't see these either. So these are for your tours, I think, for Safari Road. Yeah, we've got tunnels to go through, just like in Jurassic Park. We've got the JP gates, which I really only just realised are not present in JPOG by default, which is a bit daft, so that's very exciting. We've got Safari Toilet. We've got, yes, the Jungle Explorer. You better believe I'm doing a Nedry's Killer-style Dilophosaurus habitat when we get Dilophosaurus later on. We've got the Jeep Wrangler as well, and we've got the Warden Jeep. This is very, very, very cool. Very, very, very cool. Do I want to decorate a little bit? No, I should stop spending my money. I just need to sit here. I need to wait. This is part of the JPOG experience. Something, you know, I was a little apprehensive about using this mod in a way because the whole point of this playthrough is to celebrate JPOG. It's 20 years old. And, you know, I want to dial in on the nostalgia a little bit, right?
Urgent message from Dr.
I just need to count this. Oh, that looked... I think I only saw 4. I'm going to knock down to 100. Right, stomach parasites. Done. Next up on the list is... Did I say babies? No, it said rabies. DX rabies. DX? Is DX the name of the disease from the original novel? I think it is, you know.
Uh-huh.
Pachycephalosaurus that we sold. Hey, InGen has rewarded your... Oh, I got 1 star. Nice.
Message from Dr. Grant.
I'm just finding Pachycephalosaurus and nothing else. 1 star park, baby. Okay, so we've actually got access now. What are we doing? As you can see, we can unlock another dig site. I'm gonna hold off till the next video because we've got 1 out of 4 dinosaurs in this dig site, and if we move, then obviously can't afford another one, can I? If we move, then we're not gonna get those dinosaurs anymore. So we kind of do just need to chill out and hang around a little bit longer. Oh no, the sad, slow piano music. It's not piano, it's like a xylophone or something.
Wise move.
Thanks. Lemon eucalyptus.
Yep.
Do do do. Do do do. Do do.
Good.
Do do. Do do do. Do do. Do.
Good choice.
Message from Dr. Grant.
You were in the mood a bit there, Grant, didn't you? Man, this game. I missed it so much. Like from the bottom of my heart, I deeply missed this game. And I say that knowing that it's not a great game. It's not a great game.
Message from Dr. Wu.
It's slow, especially at the start. It's overtly slow, especially at the start. The building is incredibly limited to this obnoxious grid. The default game has barely any dinosaurs in it, and you're limited so much in how many dinosaurs you can place. There's no decorations. There's so many problems with JPOG. There really is. And yet, no game ever in history, even Modern Evolutions, which I adore, especially when Brachiosaurus is involved, no game has ever scratched that nostalgic itch in the way that JPOG has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, 700 quid there. Just when the right music comes on, and I'm hoping the music I usually love. JPOG, it's not just movie music, it has its own soundtrack, and the JPOG soundtrack is phenomenal, so I'm hoping that's still here in the game. I actually think the JPOG soundtrack is probably the best game soundtrack of all time, for me personally. Hello, buddy. If you're going to download this for yourselves, as I say, you can just download the mod. I will link it down below in the description. You just download it, and you don't need to install it or anything. You just need to unzip it using WinRAR or WinZip or 7-Zip or whatever program you use, and you double-click SimJP. There's an instruction guide included anyway. And you just be able to boot up JPOG from your homepage. If you want it to look like mine, like I said, I've made a couple little changes. Well, one major change. If you go onto ModDB, I'll link it as well. There's a mod called DJE. Now, DJE was a graphical overhaul for JPOG. It didn't change anything else except the graphics, but it's a graphic overhaul. And it made the dinosaurs look prettier, which I've ignored. There's grass textures and tree textures and skyboxes and all this kind of stuff. But there's also something called an ENB, which you'll see in the DJE files. And this kind of like bloom effect we've got going on, and that kind of softness and everything to everything, and that like soft little glow. It makes the game look a lot better in my opinion, and that is from ENB. So I would recommend installing it. I personally do not play JPOG ever without DJE installed, so... What do we get? We got silver, which means we can sell it, and we got a little Carnotaurus, 192%, and a medium coming in. We're nearly there, folks. We're nearly there. I'd like to get the Carnotaurus before we end the video, you know?
Would it be possible to meet
Visitors report that your park is extremely dirty. You know what, Ludlow? You're dead. Stop giving me jip.
Message from Dr. Wu.
100%, baby! Right, I'm gonna get another cleaner. Grumble, grumble. Right, let's get ourselves our Carnotaurus. Let's get 2 of those. Very cool. Should have grabbed some water before they popped up. Give them like a little pondy area over here. A bit over there, maybe? Oh, what's going on there? I wonder if the bug is in the game still as well. There was a bug back in the original JPOG. Oh, this is the original JPOG, you know what I mean. That you're herding animals. The animals do move in herds, especially with certain mods installed. And they would always herd to the southwest of every habitat.
We are pleased to announce the arrival of our newest attraction. Will entertain everyone in Jurassic Park.
I think I was meant to say Carnotaurus there. What a beauty she is. She's got a little bit of an overbite going on. I love her. Again, it's JPOG. This is a 20-year-old game. She looks fantastic. They've done a really phenomenal job with the mod. Ooh, goodbye, fence. I love her. I love her so much. Hello, lovely. Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Right, how are we doing on that? Carnotaurus is a 3-star dinosaur. Anky is a 4-star, man. So all we're looking for now is Ankylosaurus DNA. We also need to feed our Carnotauruses, shockingly enough. So we have a carnivore feeder here. And now in JPOG, you can give them a goat or you can give them a cow. They prefer cows, but they're also more expensive. Hopefully we can see a hunt. There's our lovely goat. Oh, they changed the goat as well. The goat, I think, is usually like a browny, orangey sort of colour. Obviously, the goat in Jurassic Park is white or like light grey with some black spots in certain areas. I'd love to see a goat hunt. Thinking about it. Thinking about it. Look at them together. Oh, man. It's awesome. I always like seeing my dinosaurs like from behind the fence as well. I think that always looks really cool. Look, there's a delicious, nutritious goat. Also, another problem with this game, the lack of camera control. You know, I want a free cam. I love that. And I can't. Everything is so regimented in JPOG. It was a console builder, which is part of the reason, but JPOG was in development hell. It has tons of problems, tons of cut content. You know, the game kind of got pushed out much earlier than it realistically should have. It could have been so much better. And despite all this, I still absolutely love it from the bottom of my heart. It is, for me, still the best dinosaur game in the world. Not as a game, but as a tool for nostalgia and dino love, you know? It's unbeaten in that regard for me. Realistically, Evolution 2 is probably the best dinosaur game ever made. Maybe Dino Crisis.
Urgent message from Dr. Wu.
Okay, we're nearly there with these vaccines. It's starting to cost me a lot of money. I've left all the expensive ones to the end, which is intelligent at the start, but then it... oh, we got some gold, though. Oh, Footprint Fossil. They've been renamed. Nice, very cool. Right, so what is the plan, then? I do have 20k. Oh, the temptation to buy another dig team. Because the more dig teams we have, the more fossils we get, obviously. 1.5 stars. I'm flying up. MLG Gaming right here. There's no Carnotaurus in here, is there? Not any good ones, anyway. I could buy up some of these, but probably not. There we go. That's what we want to see. Only low quality, though. So, what we'll probably do next... Let me have a little think. I'll tell you what. You've seen all the dig site names. We've got Judith River B. Let's move away from Judith River. So, Hell Creek, Morrison Formation, Ekar, Jadotcha, or the Shampoo. You've got 5 choices. Let me know. Whichever is the top voted. So just upvote the comments you want to see. So if someone votes the Shampoo, you want to see the Shampoo, upvote that one. Whichever one you want to see the most, let me know in the comment section down below, and we will unlock that dig site in the next video. I'm not going to do the T-Rex yet. That's the only dinosaur that I will not unlock at this point in time, okay? Because it's too early. T-Rex would be good to avoid. So we're probably going to end this in a second. Getting there on the Yankee, though. We'll probably finish off the Yankees. I'll tell you what. Screw it. This is going to hurt my soul a little bit. We're going to buy another dig team. Mediocre. Let's go all in on that one, then. So this was a 40-minute episode. I'm always a little... The reason we haven't been doing JPOG playthroughs is because they don't tend to do super-duper well. You know, understandably, people have seen me play JPOG 1,000 times. But all these new mods, all these new decorations, I think this is going to be really, really cool. How this goes... We are going to play through this. I don't want anyone to doubt that. We are going to finish this playthrough. but the episode length may change depending on how this is received. If you want to see more of this game, throw me likes down below, throw me comments. You know, it's good. I see the likes, I see the comments like, right, people are enjoying this content, let's make some more of it. You know what I mean? It's much easier to justify. If it doesn't do super well, we'll just do some really long episodes, which you can then pause and come back to anyway, so it shouldn't really make a difference to you folks at home. And that means I don't have to put up tons of underperforming videos, which tends to depress me slightly. But, you know, if it does really well, then we'll just keep going like this. I think 40 minutes is about right for JPod, because you need a bit of time to sink your teeth in, pun intended. Right, but yeah, really, really fun start. Dinosaurs both look fantastic. I'm excited about the Ankies as well. I think they're going to look really cool. Love these new decorations. I mean, that looks brilliant. It's lacking that JPOG nostalgia in terms of the visuals a little bit, but you know what? It's a really cool mod, and it's nice to mix things up anyway. Thank you very much for joining me. JPOG 20th year anniversary, absolutely crazy. Celebrate down below in the comment section. What's your favourite part of Jurassic Park Operation Genesis? Also, can we point out how awesome it is that people are still modding this game 2 decades later? I think that's phenomenal. Thanks for joining me. Cheers much love as always. Bye-bye.